Hey guys, it's Bruce here again from Kai's Education. And in this lesson, we're going to show you how to use functions. And what is a function? Well, a function is basically a smaller program that you could call when you need it. So for instance, I could put a program in between these brackets and then use this card run function to call the program that is contained in here. It's very similar to the record program start and record program end. They basically work identically with a couple of exceptions. So we've got the start program, end program, and run program. And with the functions, we have the same thing. We have got the start function, end function, and run function. Now, you'll notice that we have two available functions. So this is function number 2 cards, and we also have function 1 cards. Okay, so how would you use a function? Why would you use a function? So a function is basically a way of simplifying code that you're going to be running time and time again. So in this example, we've got KaiBot and we want to move forward to the end tile. Here we go. So we've got KaiBot on 3 tiles, move forward to the end and move backwards to the end. And let's see if we can do that again and again. Okay, so let's start this. So we're going to start when you do functions, you always record your function first before running the main program. So let's just lay out our cards here. We've got our record function 1 and record function 2. And we're going to say move forward 2 times to the end. And on the second function, we're going to say, once we get there, then we're going to say move backwards twice. Okay. So we got that's one function, and we've got another function to move backwards. Then we're going to start our program. So what could that program look like? Well, it could be as simple as that. Okay, so we're recording our first function, recording our second function, and then we're running that function. Now, what I could also do is, if I can find the cards, is I might say, well, run that function again with another function card and run that function again. So hopefully you can kind of get the understanding of what's happening here. So let's record this. Like I said, always record your functions before your main program. Okay. So let's record the main program, run function 1, run function 2, then run function 1 again, run function 2 again, end the program, and let's run the program, and let's see what happens with KaiBot. So it's running that first function, running the second function now. Here we go. Yeah. And it should run the first function again, and then once it gets there, it's going to run the backwards function. That's it. That's as easy as functions are. So why would you use it? Well, what we could do, if we shift all this code up, we might use a repeat. So let's say we want to run a program and we want to repeat this twice in the repeat and in the program. So hopefully you can see that. So what do you think is going to be the result of this? So we're going to record the program. We're going to say loop 2 times, run function 1, run function 2, end the loop in the program. So what do you think is going to happen? And how many times will KaiBot go up and down? So if I think we can do this. Let's try this up. Because the functions are already stored and programmed, then we should be able to KaiBot's got a memory. As long as you didn't switch off KaiBot, KaiBot should recall what the functions were programmed earlier. So it doesn't mean you have to reprogram those functions. And as you can see, it's running those functions and it's doing it twice. Now, obviously, there are much easier ways of doing this, but when you're working on large program sets, and we do have up to 60 tiles, so you can have very large mazes, then you could actually combine these functions in with your main program. And that makes your bigger program much easier to read because you've got these small little mini programs that you can call. And that's how you'd use functions in Python as well. So if you paired KaiBot with Conundrum Lite or conundrum.com, these codes would be converted into Python functions for you. So that's the whole scaffolding of concrete to abstract coding. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of functions lesson on KaiBot's coding cards. And until next time, see you later.